There have been a lot of questions recently towards who will Berhalter start in the Gold Cup. And well, we're going to try to predict here in this video who will be his starting lineup, who will be in his starting lineup for the very first match we're going to have on Sunday. Now, I'm going to try to make some reasonable assumptions based off what he has done in the past, in the preparation time, all of that. I will also be giving you my starting 11 of what I would want to see if I was the coach and if I had preparation time, obviously, and a different formation, a different approach I would like to see. Now, this is all speculation, so I could be 100% wrong. Berhalter could be 100% wrong. So comment your best 11. How would you go with the players available for this Gold Cup? What would be your formation and your starting lineup? I'm very interested on seeing the comment section. I will be responding to a few comments. I want to see your ideas because, as I said, mine can be terrible. Yours can be much better than mine. So don't forget to do that. And while you're at it, hit the like button if you like me or not, and if you like the channel. And if you like Berhalter or whatever, or hit the like button if you hate Jason Christ. That usually works. Now, guess who's back? And no, it's not Slim Shady or Pedro Parker. And thank you OneFootball for sponsoring Tactical Emergency TV during the Gold Cup of 2021. OneFootball is a great soccer app, not football. It's a great app. On it, you can follow your favorite team, nation, and get all the news, transfer updates you want to do, everything you need. So if you want to, you can follow US Men's National Team, get the latest transfer rumors, get the latest roster drops, sometimes even faster than us. So go down below on the description, click on the link for a free download on your Android or iPhone. You'd be supporting the channel, you'd be helping yourself, helping us, and probably helping OneFootball as well. A great app that I use, and you should use it as well. So once again, thank you, OneFootball. It's called soccer. Okay, now that the sponsor's back, let's roll the intro and start this damn episode. Okay, so Greg Berhalter, how do I think he will line up? So the preparation for this tournament is very short. He has less than a week to work with these players. So I think he's going to prioritize, at least for the first game, familiarity. All right, so he's going to go probably for 4-3-3. And these are the players that I think he's going to start. And I'll tell you why on each player, why he thinks. Some of them are quite obvious. So for the goalkeeping position, I am pretty sure, I would say 100% sure he's going to go with Matt Turner. That's the goalkeeper. He has a lot to prove in this Gold Cup that he can be our #1 keeper. So Matt Turner will be his choice. Our right back will likely be Reggie Cannon, which is in his A squad most of the time, so I don't see why Reggie Cannon would not start over Shaq Moore. And his left back will likely be Sam Vines, as Berhalter does seem to rate Sam Vines higher than George Bello. In regards to the defense, I think this is a pretty easy choice. I am pretty sure he's going to go with Walker Zimmerman there, as he has even called him up for the Costa Rica friendly after Matt Miazga had to leave camp. And then left center back, I am pretty sure he's going to go with Miles Robinson, and I'm totally fine with that so far. The Sam Vines one is the one I would question, and I'll explain that on when I give my starting 11, but let's keep going with this one. Now, the midfield is where I think it would hurt us the most, and this is how I think Greg Berhalter is going to go with. I actually think he's going to go with Jackson Yu at the 6, Roldan at the 8, maybe Acosta, but I think he's going to go with Roldan, and then Sebastian Lejet as a more advanced 8, like he plays normally with Greg Berhalter. So just to recap, Yu, Roldan, and Lejet is how I think he's going to go in the midfield. Now up top, I think he's going to go with Paul Riola on the right wing, Matthew Hoppe on the left wing, and he has said in press conferences that he sees Matthew Hoppe as a winger, and that's how Matthew Hoppe will play. Now, maybe we'll see him switch, putting Areola on the left and Joe Aquini on the right, but I think for the first game, he might actually go with Areola and Hoppe. Now, the center forward position, I personally think he's going to go with Gyasi Zardes over Daryl Dike, at least for the first game. I'm 100% sure Daryl Dike will get minutes throughout the tournament and maybe outplay Zardes and maybe become the starter, but I do think Berhalter will go with Gyasi Zardes as the center forward, and I don't agree with that too much, but that's how I think he will do. So just to recap, Matt Turner, Reggie Cannon, Sam Vines, Walker Zimmerman, Miles Robinson, Jackson Yu, Roldan, Sebastian Lejet, Paul Riola, Matthew Hoppe, and Gyasi Zardes. Alright, so that's the starting lineup I think Greg Berhalter will go with in Gold Cup. Now let me tell you what I would want to do. But look, I can't bash Berhalter on this because what I want to do is a 3-5-2 formation. It's a formation that he hasn't really used, and he hasn't had time to implement it. To make this formation work, he would have had to have a longer camp. He would have had to have 1 or 2 friendlies, try it out, test some players. So I'm not bashing Berhalter for this, but this is how I would like these players that he has available to play. The team I'd like to see. but we probably won't see it. All right, as I said, I'm going to go for 3-5-2, and the goalkeeper has to be Matt Turner. There's no questions on that. Matt Turner has his chance in this tournament to prove he can be our #1 goalkeeper. So Matt Turner's our goalkeeper. Now for the 3 center backs in the back, I would go with Walker Zimmerman as the right center back, James Sands as our central center back, and Miles Robinson as our left center back. Now the reason I would put James Sands central is he would be our ball playing defender. This is what I want him to do. I want him to be the guy that connects the ball so he can play out of the back with the midfield. I'm going to get to the midfield very soon. Miles Robinson can do that as well, but I think James Sands is more technical. James Sands has been playing very well out of the back with New York City FC. So now our wing backs, I would actually keep Reggie Cannon there, just like Berhalter, but he would have more freedom to go up top. So Reggie Cannon would be my right wing back. My left wing back would not be Sam Vines. I rate George Bello highly, at least more than Sam Vines, and he is a little bit of a defensive liability at times, but with the 3 in the back, that would be pretty much resolved, and George Bello offers a lot more than Sam Vines up top, so I'd go George Bello as the left wing back. Now let's go to the midfield, where we're going to have 2 8s and 1 10 playing, and with that, I need James Sands and Miles Robinson to be able to connect the ball with the 8s. Now for my 8, I have Gianluca Busio as a deep-lying playmaker, and I have Kellen Acosta as our ball-winning midfielder. Yes, with the players available, I would start Kellen Acosta as our ball-winning midfielder, the destroyer in the midfield, and I would have Gianluca Busio play as an 8 as a deep-lying playmaker to connect with James Sands and bring the ball up top to our 10. In our 10, who I would play there is Eric Williamson. I think he's been very good for Portland Timbers. I'd like to see him get a start. And now for this formation, we could change up during the game and put Eric Williamson at the deep line playmaker role that Busio's playing and put Gianluca Busio as the 10. I'm not opposed to that. That would work just fine. This is just the setup I would start the game with. All right, and since this is a 3-5-2, I will go with 2 players up top. And these 2 players up top that I would go with are Daryl DK and Matthew Hoppe. So Daryl DK would work as a target man, essentially how he plays for Orlando City most of the time and how he played for Barnsley. Now Matthew Hoppe would be a second striker. He would have to be making those runs and finding space, which he's very good on his off-the-ball movement. He's not as good as creating opportunities for himself, but with creators in the midfield like Eric Williamson and Gianluca Busio, I think these opportunities can come, and I think he can work very well with Daryl DK, as I do think Daryl DK could work well with a technical striker, and I think Matthew Hoppe can be that. Along with that, Matthew Hoppe has been an attacking midfielder on his youth days, so maybe he could start getting some creativity out of him to Daryl DK. I think that can work. Along with that, we will have 2 center forwards right there, 2 strikers in the box to get those crosses from Reggie Cannon and George Bello. We would be attacking a lot from the flanks. Now guys, let me recap my starting lineup, and then you let me know what you think. If you think my starting lineup is good or I am completely out of my mind, and while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you truly enjoy this type of content. So to recap my starting lineup on the 3-5-2 formation, I would go with Matt Turner on goal. The right center back would be Walker Zimmerman. The central center back, ball playing defender, would be James Sands. The left center back would be Miles Robinson. The right wing back would be Reggie Cannon. The left wing back would be George Bello. Now the 2 8s, the central midfielders I would have, there would be Gianluca Busio as the deep line playmaker and Kellen Acosta as the ball-winning midfielder. The attacking midfielder would be Eric Williamson from the Portland Timbers, and up top I would have Matthew Hoppe as a second striker and Daryl DK as my center forward. So let me know what you think about my starting lineup and if you agree with what Berhalter will do as well. So guys, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to comment down below. Tomorrow or after tomorrow we have the full Gold Cup preview. We're going to get that done for you guys as well, so you can get to know all the teams. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget that we will be doing live streams for every single USMNT game in Gold Cup. Hopefully we make it to the final as far as we can. I want to thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day.